Recognize Chairman Jean to present today's budget calendar.
Each state agency and institution in Arkansas has an appropriation bill. That's over 200 bills for state agencies, boards, commissions, and institutions.
Got 4 House bills that are appropriation. House Bill 10.
And what you'll find in there is the regular salaries for the positions. Each position is listed out and the maximum annual amount that they may pay for that regular salary. Also, you will have spending authority. The spending authority is very specific. It's by specific commitment item or line items. That would be your operating expense, your regular salaries, your grants. And the legislature determines how much they will authorize that agency or institution to be able to spend. The funding process is unique in Arkansas. The appropriation bills are, like I said, just spending authority. And then the funding comes later. When you're talking about general revenue, that's your state dollars that are collected. Those are the fees levied on the population. Those are mostly sales tax and income tax. That makes up 93% of our general revenue income. Those are outlined by the General Assembly to which agencies and institutions will get how much amount, and they also prioritize how much amount will be allocated. That's called the Revenue Stabilization Act. And what that does is it allows the legislature to prioritize how agencies will be funded with state dollars, and it also prevents deficit spending because it's tied to the forecast. Some of the constitutional issues that you have with an appropriation bill is to pass either chamber, House or Senate, it does take a 3/4 vote. So a small majority can hold up an appropriation bill. Also, appropriation bills can only be drafted for 1 fiscal year. So we have to pass an appropriation bill for each agency and institution if we want them to continue to exist every fiscal year.
They are House Bill 1093, which is a professional bail bondsman. That has no general revenue in it. House Bill 1111.
Without an appropriation bill, an agency or an institution would cease to exist. They would not be able to pay their employees, they would not be able to hire employees, and their operations would cease without an appropriation bill. The most frequent request I get from members normally is process related, and we'll go over the process, how a bill is introduced. I also get a lot of questions on where is the excess money, where can I get funding? And when you're talking about general revenue, we're talking about a budget that's been squeezed pretty tight for quite a while now. And you're looking at 6 agencies that spend most of that general revenue. It's called the Big Six. That's corrections, community corrections, your higher ed institutions, Department of Education, and Department of Health, and DHS. Even if you're not on the Joint Budget Committee, not a member of the Joint Budget Committee, there's 2 parts to it. We have what's called Members' Day on Thursdays, and any member of the General Assembly can ask to amend an appropriation bill if they're interested in a specific program getting more funding, or they think there's a program that needs to be cut. Any member of the General Assembly has an opportunity to amend any bill. Also, all those bills will be referred to the House and Senate and put on a budget calendar, where the budget chairman will present that budget calendar to the whole General Assembly, both the House and Senate, and they will vote on it.